Yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the deal? What's the vibes? What's the everything? What's the motherfucking word? What up, y'all? Back at it again with another one. It's episode 5, baby. Got a lot of shit I want to talk about today, but let's just jump straight into this motherfucker, man. So we got the realities of being an up and coming artist. Episode 5. This is what we've been on the past. This is the 5th week now because I've been doing them every week, so it's the 5th week. Number 5. My fault. I've had a super long week and long months. Like a lot of shit is happening in my life right now, which is just for the better. So, but yeah, let's get into it. Number 5. The quote, "What if the music doesn't work?" unquote. Quote, "You need a backup plan," unquote. Advice is usually nothing more than the universe testing how bad you really want it. Do not cave in. And I like this one because I think this has probably been like, what's the best way to put it? This has been what I was missing. I don't know if that sounds right. This has been what I was missing. Does that sound right? Yeah, you understand what I mean. This is what I was missing for a very long time. I never really had the strength in me to just brush shit off to the side. Like people who I don't want to say doubt me, but like people who kind of, like I said in the last video, don't look at me how I see myself. They tend to project that onto you, and it took me a while to just like learn how to just brush that shit off. And I'm like 10 years into this shit now, and I'm just now starting to build that muscle and strengthen that muscle. You know what I'm saying? And how I see it now is that, because I think before I was looking at it from a much more egotistical standpoint, meaning when somebody would say those things to me, oh, you need a backup plan, oh, what if music doesn't work out, oh, this, oh, that, oh, this, or that, it was like I would kind of take offense to it, because it's like, who the fuck is you to be telling me this? Like, who are you to say anything about chasing a goal, chasing a dream? Who are you to tell me that when you don't even have it? You know what I'm saying? But then I had to like rewire my brain and think, this is just a part of the journey. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something that you can't pursue a goal as big as music, acting, whatever goal that you have that's a big goal of yours. You can't pursue it without having those people in your ear telling you that. It's impossible. You know what I mean? And if you don't have those people in your ear telling you that, then you might need to check your friend group, because you might have a bunch of yes men in your motherfucking circle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just a part of the process. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's nothing more than the universe just testing how bad you really want it. And I think that out of every single test that the universe will throw your way, and this is just my personal opinion. Excuse me. This is just my personal opinion. But out of every single test that the universe will throw your way when you're in pursuit of something, I think this is like the most crucial, because all it takes is for one person to plant that seed in your head and to let that shit really resonate, and it could mess up years of things that you've built up until now, and years of things to come. All it takes is just a few simple words. Literally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 words. What if the music doesn't work? Just those 6 words alone could kill your entire momentum if you don't have that muscle built up in your mind. You know what I mean? And I'm not happy to say it, but it's like I've destroyed relationships, or I've attempted to destroy relationships simply because of this. Because it's like I said, who the fuck are you to tell me that? You know what I'm saying? But that's an egotistical thing. It's like, most of the time they're not saying it from a malicious point of view. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you switch that mindset and you look at it from that angle, that it's just nothing more than the universe poking you to see it, let's see if he's gonna cave in. Like, you'll see a lot more things differently, and this process will just be so much smoother. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, you can't pursue a goal or pursue a dream without having those outside sources trying to, get into your head. You know what I mean? It's not possible. And I believe that the ones who ultimately find success and reach their goals are the people who, like, they've built that bulletproof barrier around their whole situation. So it's like somebody could say something and that shit will just deflect right off. It won't even, you know what I mean? And I think that's what, I'm not even gonna say most artists. I think every single artist on the face of the planet, not even an artist, but if you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to start a podcast, you're trying to start whatever it is, you need to have that bulletproof reinforcement, man. Because I cannot tell you how many people, like, and this is just off speculation, how many artists and how many people who have a goal have just completely canceled their shit, all because one person said something like, what if it doesn't work? And then now you over here thinking, damn, like, what if it doesn't work? Like, what if, you know what I'm saying? What if I go broke? Or what if people look at me like I'm an idiot? Or what if I just make a fool of myself? Or what if? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's a scary thought when you think about it. But I think an even scarier and an even bigger thought that is more beneficial to your process is not what if you don't make it, but what if you do make it? Nobody ever thinks about that. Everybody always thinks about the negative. Damn, what if I don't make it? Fuck. But what if you actually do make it? What if everything that you've ever thought about and you dreamt of since you first started this shit actually happens for you? And I don't think a lot of people's mindsets, they're not prepared for that. Everyone's really like preparing for the worst and preparing for the worst possible scenario. But no one's ever thinking, what if this actually does work out? And like, I had to sit with myself and meditate with myself the other day and ask myself that question, like, yo, what if the music works out? You know what I'm saying? What if you go to Cali, you go, to LA, and you meet people and you get all these opportunities, and it's just door after door after door that's just opening. Like, I think that is a much grander, more mysterious thought of what if it doesn't work? Because it's like, what if it doesn't work? It's just, okay, if it doesn't work, then oh well, I guess I got to do something else. You know what I mean? It's just like one possibility. I guess I got to do something else, whatever. But then it's like, if it does work, there's so many different possibilities and angles and, you know what I'm saying, different variations of ways that it could work and ways that it could grow. It's like your mind can't even fathom that. You know what I mean? So I think that's a much bigger and riskier and scarier thought to think about. Not scary in a bad way. Scary, it's like a more anticipating thought to think about. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's like what if this shit does work out? You know what I mean? Like, then what? You know what I mean? It's like, then what's your next move gonna be? You know, so that's a really deep thought to think about. You know, and I think that most people that are in pursuit, or I think all people that are in pursuit of a goal, of a dream, of an artistic ambition, whatever, need to have that thought. Take the what if it doesn't work out. Take that shit out your fucking head. Because there's only one scenario. Like I said, there's only one scenario. You just do something else, you know what I mean? And then you live your life with regret. Damn, I should have fucking did this. You know, but when you think, what if this does work out? That's when it's like your whole subconscious, your whole everything just flips, you know what I'm saying? It just, the whole thing just flips. And now it's like, okay, now you're prepping your mind for, you know, what if it does work out? Let me make the right decisions. Let me do this right. Let me do, you know what I'm saying? Now that's when you're prepping your mind towards. Because if you're thinking, what if it doesn't work out? You're just prepping your mind for failure. You know what I mean? Nothing's going to work out. You know, you're going to be stressed the fuck out. It's like your brain, not only want to say your brain, but your subconscious mind, when you have that thought, what if it doesn't work out, is going to say, okay, well, what if it doesn't work out? Let's find out. And it's just going to throw you everything that's going to get in your way of reaching your goal. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to give you reasons why it's not going to work out. So that's why you're going to end up stressed. You're going to end up broke. You're gonna end up, you know what I'm saying? And all of these things are just gonna beat you down so bad to the point where, oh, now I'm gonna give up. Meanwhile, you're the one who brought that shit onto yourself. It's like nobody can really make you stop something. At the end of the day, you have to be the one to say, you know what? I'm not gonna listen to these people and I'm gonna keep moving forward. Or you know what? I'm gonna listen to these people and I'm gonna quit. At the end of the day, no fucking body can say anything to you nobody can make you do something that you don't want to do or that you want to do. You have to make that decision for yourself. So if you telling yourself, what if this shit doesn't work out? Oh, what if I fail? What if I go broke? What if I look stupid? You're putting all of that bullshit onto you. So if you don't make it and you fail and you end up broke and all of that is you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a matter of will you fail, will you look broke, will you look stupid. It's a matter of will you do those things and get the fuck back up and keep on going. That's the question. That's what separates the successful people from the unsuccessful people. Because the successful people reach those roadblocks, knocks them out the way, gets back up, and keeps moving forward. Unsuccessful people reaches those roadblocks, and it's like you're scared now. So now you're not going forward, you're going backwards. Does that make sense? And like I said before, man, the roadblocks are nothing but you. It's nothing outside of you. You know what I mean? What people say is just words. All the roadblocks and all the things that get in your way are you. Get out of your own fucking way. But yeah, that's number 5, baby. What if the music doesn't work? Advice usually comes from I'm reading something else. What if the music doesn't work? Advice is nothing more than the universe testing how bad you really want it. Don't cave in. You know, yeah, man. I had a lot of things on my mind recently. Like I had to take a break from writing this album for a little bit because I kind of almost felt myself on the verge of a burnout, of like a creative burnout, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? So I kind of had to just like step back for a little bit and just like catch myself. And I noticed that the more you do that, it might feel like, you know, you might not be doing anything in that moment. Like, oh, like I don't want to take a break because, damn, what if, you know what I'm saying? What if all this time passes by and I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't think about it like that. Because I feel like the breaks that you take from your craft, now I'm not saying you should take like 6 months, a year, 2-3 years. That's outrageous. That's crazy. But, you know, a couple weeks, a month or two, just so you could replenish yourself, you know what I mean? And I think that in those time periods when you have those breaks, that's when you let the insights come in. You know what I mean? Because you're not constantly using mental energy and draining mental energy. Now you're receiving. You know what I'm saying? And now once you receive and you receive and you receive and you receive, now you could use that energy and translate it into your art. So that's why I feel like, you know, I had to take this little break because, yeah, it was just, I'm not going to say it got overwhelming. It started to feel like it was getting overwhelming. You know what I mean? But the project is definitely still happening. Yeah, man. So that's really what it is. Shit is it's a marathon, man. It's not a race like Nipsey Hussle said. So you just gotta have that reinforcement and that willpower, you know what I mean? And know that God is always behind you. You know what I'm saying? He's always watching, you know what I mean? And whatever you do, you're not moving, you know, he's moving your hand for you. You know what I mean? He's always guiding you, always, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, don't let all this bullshit get in your head. Don't think, what if it doesn't work out? Think, what if it does work out? Because when you start to program your mind for what if it does work out, your mind or your subconscious mind or the universe or God, whatever you want to call it, is going to give you reasons why this shit is going to work out. Don't cave in. Love y'all. Actually, time out. Before I cut this video, I actually want to play some unreleased music. Damn, my computer about to die. My phone about to die. Before I cut this video, I want to play something for y'all. I'll actually play a song off the project, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, there we go. Here we go. You get what you want, baby, now you don't say shit. You do something to me when I see you naked. And that's why I want you, I can never fake it. And that's why I want you, I can never fake it. When you are away, I start running out of patience. Running out of patience. Is it just me or is it so crazy how we met? You chose me and I knew that I need you. All that I need is to make you my baby. Alright, that's it. That's a song off the project. I'm not gonna say the name of it. I'll wait for that. But yes, the project is definitely in motion. Still in motion, ain't going nowhere. It's dropping. And what I think I'm gonna do is I think that I'm going to, because like I said before, I gotta re-record the songs that I'm doing. And I want to record them in like a nice studio. You know what I mean? Like on some professional shit. So what I think I'm gonna do is, because it's like I gotta gear up for this move, and it's just like I said, I have so much shit on my plate. That's why I haven't even been able to like really give the project the attention that I need to give to it. You know what I mean? Because it's just like my energy's just being thrown in so many different directions. You know what I mean? But I think I'm just gonna keep on making songs for the project and keep on recording it with my little demo mic. And then once I shoot out to Cali, man, I'm gonna try and lock in somewhere and get that shit done there, because I want this tape to be. I actually came up with a crazy concept for the tape yesterday. Like a whole new. It's like I reworked the meaning of the project, and I want this tape to almost be like a rebirth, like a different version of me, like a side of me that's, how can I put it? I don't want to say like spiritually awoken, but almost like a side of me that's changing. You know what I mean? And I want the finished product of this project to be that side of me in its fullest form. That's the best way to explain it. Cause it's like, as I'm transitioning and I'm growing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, it's like I'm growing at the same pace as the project, or like the project is growing at the same pace as me. It's like we're both, you know what I mean? It's like the best way to describe this project, I'll tell you right now. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith and his son. That's the best way. Just watch that movie. That's the best way I could describe my relationship and my journey making this project right now. Like, this project is my son. This project is my Jaden Smith, and I'm the Will Smith in Pursuit of Happiness. You know what I'm saying? It's like we growing, we struggling, we fucked up, but we still gonna get this shit done. You know what I mean? We still gonna get this shit done, no matter what. And it's kind of funny because that movie takes place in California, but that might be a little bit of a reach. But nah, what's it called? Yeah, man. Like I said before, just don't cave in, man. Don't let all this bullshit penetrate your aura, penetrate your subconscious mind and whatnot. And you're gonna be good. That's the key to success right there, man. Just keep going. Don't stop. Peace.